What's going on, XL? How you fuckers doing? We're taping this for TV, so I'm gonna just say cunt right off the bat. Okay, hi. How's everybody doing? All right. I literally just got off a cruise. I'm not joking. I was on a cruise about 5 hours ago. I just got off RSVP. You guys ever do that? RSVP cruises, gay cruises? Where are the faggots? Where are the faggots? No cruises? You guys don't do cruises? You guys fuck in every cabin. It's ridiculous. The RSVP cruise is a little bit of a bear cruise. Have you guys, where are the bears? Do we have bears here? No. No, I don't like that. I shave and wax my asshole. There were a lot of bears. In fact, I haven't seen that many bears. The last time I saw that many bears, I was on an Olivia cruise. It was a little bit hairier. Do we have any lesbians here? One guy with a big clit. All right. Which means he's Asian. So I had a lot to do before I went on the cruise. Like, you know, when you go on a cruise, like when you take a trip, you gotta fucking pack, I gotta do shit. And I made this list. I was very organized because I'm usually a fucking hot mess, right? And I'm like, let me make a list. And I made the list. I got everything done, you guys. I got pot. That's all I did. I got pot and I smoked it. Whoa! Got laid too. It was really fun. Do we have pot smokers here? Where are the pot smokers? They're eating. I love the pot smokers. I love the drinkers too. Do we have big drinkers here? Yes. What happened over here? Are we in AA? What's going on? Here's the lesbians. Oh, woo! No one's ever cheered for AA before. Woo! I really want to drink. I love to drink. I got really fucking wasted a couple of years ago. My mother called me up. She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Shh, shh, shh, shh. Too much. What did you drink?" I said I had Goldschlager. You guys know what Goldschlager is? Do you understand this fucking shit? It's disgusting. It's it's cinnamon schnapps, but it's 7,000 proof, right? It's awful. And I was so hungover. You know, like the kind of hungover where like you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're like toddling over to your fridge. You pull out your Brita. You're like, what, I fucking ate Q-tips last night? Jesus Christ. You start grabbing the water. You're like, it starts spilling all over your tits, all over the hardwood floor of your apartment that's on a slant that you paid $2,000 a month for, even though your parents co-signed when you were 36, but you're okay with that. You know that kind of hungover? And she was like, "Isn't that the shit with the real flecks of gold?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Poppi, we're Jewish. We wear it, we don't drink it." Where are the New Yorkers? We have New Yorkers here? We're getting shit fucked with this weather, right? Like anally raped with this weather. It's horrifying, right? I love living in New York. You see shit in New York you can't see anywhere else, right? Like all the way uptown, we have Boricua College. You guys know Boricua College? Are you familiar? Where do we have Puerto Ricans here at all? Any Puerto Ricans? They're in the kitchen. I like them because they're short like me. I can always gauge my weight based on the Puerto Ricans' catcalls. They're like, "Mommy," I'm like, "Oh, I've gained a few." So I like the Puerto Rican college. It's fantastic, right? It's amazing. Could you imagine being a fly on the wall of that classroom, like the English lessons? You know, the teacher would be like, "Okay, today, class, we're gonna learn English lessons, okay? First of all, everything you see is pluralized. That's one faggots, this is one nipples, okay? Secondly, everybody that you see in me is a relations to you. Mommy, Poppi, mommy, Poppi, baby, daddy, hi, baby, okay. And finally, and this is more of an opinions, I don't understand why the American people have to belabor the English language. They put too many damn syllables in each sentence. For example, she cannot run, she has asthma. Hello? She has asthma. I like living in New York because we have a really nice holiday season, right? Do we have Jews here? Where are the Jews? Yes, that's why you're not laughing. I'm hungry. Did we get free food with the 2 drinks? I enjoy the Jews, I do. But like, unlike most Jews, I enjoy the Christmas season. I love the Christmas, especially in New York, because it's cozy, right? All the windows are done, it's very nice. I mean, we're having fucking Christmas until June here now with the climate bullshit. But honestly, my favorite thing about the Christmas season is that they have very peppy songs, right? The Jews, we don't have peppy songs. We have like, I had a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, I'm too tired to finish. Like, it's not a good song. Like they have upbeat songs, like, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny, right? Who is the motherfucker who wrote the music for the Charlie Brown Christmas special? That the most give me a bottle of Tylenol PM, throw me in the bathtub with a toaster music I've ever fucking heard in my life? You know it, sing along. I'm gonna take this tree. It's horrible, right? Oh my God, and it haunts me. It's like my fucking theme song. I hear it everywhere, right? Like, you guys were excited Obama's president, yes? Except for the Jewish alcoholic Republicans. Very excited. No, very excited that he was president. And it was really funny. I was like, yes. He mentioned Stonewall in his inauguration speech. Yeah, and then I got my check. He took half. And it's my theme song, you know. My agent called me up. They were like, Poppi, we have the best audition for you. I was like, really? What is it, some sort of Curb Your Enthusiasm where I can really use my MFA in acting? The Biggest Loser. You're fat. Anybody see that piece of shit? No? 7 years ago, I was on The Biggest Loser, lost 117 pounds, so I won $50,000. I love that. Always warrants applause. They're like, we can bear to look at you now. You're one of us. You don't have to pay for 2 seats on a plane. So, and it's funny because I was fucking fat. Like, I was fat. Like, I was 232 pounds. I'm 5'2", okay? Like, I'm literally 1 inch away from having my own TLC reality series, Little Poppi, Big World. Like, I walk around the streets of Manhattan. Can you change my light bulb? Like, I'm very short. I was 5'2" by 5'2". I was like a dorm fridge with feet. It was horrible. I mean, like, I ate everything, including cock, and I'm gay. It was horrible. So, but it was really funny. I went to the show, and I was like, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to be on this show. Like, I was fat, but I knew I'd be on it. I knew it. I just knew because I walked in, and they were just like, oh, you're funny, because I didn't give a shit. I was overweight, and I was like, hey, you want a sandwich? Here you go. Like, I didn't, mayo? I was just very okay with how I felt. But I was just afraid that they would have that moment once I got on the show. There would be that moment, because everybody was fucking cries on these shows. Like, there's always, they're so weepy, I'm sad, I'm miserable. And that I was fearing that one moment would come where they'd get me in a little confessional and they'd be like, Doctor, you've lost 12 pounds this week. What motivated you? And he'd be like, I just wanted to inspire my patients. And they'd be like, Poppi, you've lost 14 pounds this week. What motivated you? And I'd be like, couldn't see my vagina. So it's, a couple of things happen. The people are always like, they're like, okay, what's the biggest difference now that you've lost all this weight? And honestly, like, the one thing that I could say is I'm fucking freezing. But the other thing, the people are always asking me, they're like, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you guys watch the show? Does anybody watch it? The fucking fags watch it at the gay gym. Oh, who goes to New York Sports Club, by the way? Of course, all y'all. Equinox? David Barton? Steam rooms. Like, I can't go to New York Sports Club because y'all are fucking each other everywhere. Like, you're like, Like, I sat down to lift weights last week. I stood up. I'm pregnant. I gotta have a baby. It's awful. But the one thing I will pay, people are always asking me if Bob and Jillian are gay. I'm like, are you Helen Keller? Are you watching the show? Bob leaves a trail of fucking feathers like a boa everywhere he goes. And Jillian is the biggest man I've ever seen in my life, right? And if you've seen the show and you know how reality TV works, you know that they always recast the same characters. And they're on season 14 now, so they always have that one girl, like the Liv Tyler sister, you know who I'm talking about? Like the really fat girl who's gorgeous, right? And Jillian always finds her, and she kind of just like zones in on her, and she's like, and she like puts her claw into her big meaty shoulder, and she's like, you know what? You and I should really work together. I want to show the world the beauty that's deep inside you. I think if you and I work together, I could bring that beauty that's deep, deep, deep inside you to the outside. That's it for me. Thank you very much.